Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Cartier Fragrance. I'm Carissa.
I'm Tierney.
And today we're going to do a house review of, dramatic pause, Miller Harris London. So if I'm not mistaken, Miller Harris came out in 2000. I think you could find them a lot in like Anthropologie stores. Also if you guys heard the dog scratching at the door, it's because there's dogs scratching at the door. Ava actually broke her foot this past weekend when all of us went to Chinatown in New York City, and so she has like hairline fractures on her foot, so she has to keep her foot elevated, so she cannot help us with the dogs, so just me and you and the dogs, probably causing chaos in our bedroom. Okay, so back to the video. So Miller Harris, like I said, I think they were typically carried in Anthropologie. They have become, I would say, more and more popular in the niche world of perfume. They kind of blew up because of their one fragrance called Scherzo or Scherzo. It's S-C-H-E-R-Z-O. So that was one I was most excited about, okay? So go ahead and open that, please, Tierney. Thank you. So we're going to start with Scherzo, which I cannot remember which famous piece of literature it's from. It's either... It's not the great... Scherzo? It's supposed to be like a Scherzo of color, which I'm assuming is like an explosion of color. It's not the Great Gatsby. I'll have to look that up. But anyways, go ahead and spray. There's hardly any left, as you can tell, as I ripped it out of Tierney's hand and put my pen down. I'm so studious. As you can see, I've used a lot of it because I kept trying to give this a go. I'm going to just spray it here if you want to.
Oh, that's nice.
It's not spraying very good.
Got it.
So this is a peony oud maltol combo. So maltol, if I'm not mistaken, is like a sugary molecule. So it's like burnt sugar, molecule. What do you think? Be honest. I'm honest too. What do you think?
Hey!
Shh. Okay. What do you think of this? Be honest. Come on.
I don't know.
I will tell you what I think.
It's
you
didn't a little sharp. It almost smells like celery. It's a little like almost
celery.
humid smelling.
You did not have a pool growing up, but I did growing up in Southern California. So I wrote that there is an interesting sharpness in the beginning that is reminiscent of pool chlorine or bromine, which was like an alternative. Oh, it's that time again, time for the yawn.
I actually had it earlier too. You missed it.
Okay.
I hate orange.
I do too, and I just brushed my teeth, so that orange monster is like, we're gonna have to make it work. Okay, so Scherzo to me is a sharp, like pool chlorine scent at the beginning, and to me, because of that, I just cannot get past that, and this was a huge fail for me. So I'm not going to say that it smells awful, because there's like moments in this that are really beautiful, and I can see why people like this fragrance, but for me, all I get is that pool chlorine vibe, which is so weird.
You can smell that.
You can smell that, yeah. So I said this is many people's favorite fragrance. I wish it was a bit more wow and also projected better. I'm going to actually track back on that because I oversprayed it one day and I could definitely smell it for a long time. Okay, so that's that one. So the next one is Etui Noir. No, sorry, that's wrong. It's Peau Santal, which I was actually excited about because I love sandalwood. It's like one of my favorite notes in fragrance. Here, spray it on my hand.
You already have stuff on your hand.
Not on this hand.
Oh, I guess not. Oh, that smells like...
I love this.
This one smells like Triscuits too.
I think she is likening anything with sandalwood to Triscuits, and you know we're just gonna go with it. Okay, so Peau Santal
it smells like Triscuits.
Peau Santal is mostly pink.
More than the other one, for sure.
It's mostly pink pepper.
I think the last video I said something else like Triscuits, but this one does more so.
Pink pepper, olibanum, which is frankincense, and sandalwood. I said this is a creamy but still woody sandalwood. It's unisex. I think Scherzo is definitely more feminine leaning.
What?
I said I enjoyed this one a bit more than Scherzo, a lot more. It reminds me of a boulevard called Sunset, which I love. And it's just a little bit. That's Scherzo.
You think that's more feminine leaning?
I don't think it's feminine. I do.
I mean, not traditionally.
The only thing about Peau Santal is I feel like it's not long lasting, unfortunately.
I don't think it's creamy.
Oh, I do. It's like creamy, woody sandalwood. It's sandalwood.
Well,
we're trying to keep this video under 12 minutes. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so Peau Santal, to me, I think that's full bottle worthy. I think it's a very nice, easygoing sandalwood. I think all of Miller Harris's fragrances that I've smelled so far that are just in this kit are definitely linear. So you get what you get. It's not going to be anything wild. It's not going to take you on this big trip with, you know, all the different notes. You get what you get.
This is Yet Noir.
Oh, this is the Etui Noir. So this has the main notes of incense, leather, and iris. I said this is a diet imitation man from Amouage. It kind of has the same leathery iris, incensey vibe. It's rich and evocative leather with, I'm sorry. The iris is also, I think, smoother and softer in this one than the Amouage Imitation Man.
See, I like this.
Yeah, that one I do like. I think this one is
good.
unisex, leaning masculine.
I'd say it's pretty just unisex.
Okay, I said it's sexy in a dark and elegant way.
There's almost like an almond note to it.
Let me smell. Maybe that's the iris.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I can kind of see
Not
that.
a
It's like
sweet
kind of nutty.
almond, though.
No, like a
Like a
nutty
real.
almond.
Yeah.
All right, so the next one is Lumiere Doré. I probably butchered that. And the main Lumiere Doré. The main notes in this are petitgrain, bergamot, and neroli.
Oh,
which
this one's good. I like this one.
This one reminds me of one of the colognes from Guerlain, the one that I bought that I thought was like an actual perfume, but it was a cologne. It's like literally like a splash of something. It has petitgrain, neroli. It kind of smells like that, doesn't
Oh,
it?
the one that was like the Queen's or something?
Yes, the one that was made for Napoleon III's wife,
Wife.
not the actual Napoleon.
Napoleon
III.
Complex.
Yeah,
Wait, not the real
not.
one?
It was like one of his. Yeah, it was. I'm gonna have to Google that. Okay.
Okay,
So,
this one's good.
what do you think?
I like this one. It's a little bit like...
It's herbal, isn't it?
I went like right in my nose. It's almost like a powdery,
Mm-hmm.
like an airy, kind of light powdery,
I can
but
see
not
that.
in like a old woman way.
Yes. No. This is definitely fresh and
Nice.
citrusy. I'm gonna be right back. Hold on. Oh, I had to push pause because I just beat up all my dogs. I'm just kidding. I'm out of breath. I had to put one of the dogs in one of the crates in there. The other dogs, I told them to be quiet. Okay. So we're going to end with, well, no, not ending the video. The last one that we ended with was Lumiere Doré, which was a green herbal fresh one. All right, so open it back up again.
For what?
That wasn't all of them. We're on Tea Tonic
I
now.
thought we were doing 4.
We're doing the whole house review. I'm like, hi, are you new here? Okay.
Okay.
The house, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We started with this one. You should be on Tea Tonic.
Okay, I am.
So Tea Tonic is just a very straightforward green tea, bergamot, and birch tar fragrance. This video is not going according to plan.
bad,
The
okay.
dogs, no, here, spray it on here. You're spraying there. Okay, there. It's a really fresh, light
Ooh,
green
this
tea.
one's good. I like this.
Yes, I think this is another one. Besides Post Santal that I would buy.
This is
full
probably one of
size
my favorites from the
So far, yeah, a
batch.
lot of people like it.
Or the pack.
So this is a very straightforward tea fragrance. It has beautiful and elegant playfulness to it. It's not stuffy in the sense that just because it's elegant on the elegant side, it's not stuffy.
Yeah.
It's nothing that hasn't been done before, but I think it's very well done for
I
a
mean,
green
I
tea
haven't smelled
fragrance.
it before.
You haven't smelled a lot of green tea fragrances, have you?
True. Are there a lot of green tea fragrances?
Enough, I think. A lot of people like Gris Charnel.
Touché.
I'm actually somebody that I don't really understand the hype about Gris Charnel. I think it's pretty, it's well done. I'll have to give you a sample of it so you can smell it. I just feel like it's overhyped. I don't think it's that great. It's nice, but it's not that great, in my opinion. Okay, so I think this is unisex, leaning probably feminine. But
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one is called Rose Silence. And this one, the whole idea behind this is that the rose is not going to be very dominant, hence Rose Silence.
Oh, this one's nice. I got it in my eye.
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I put that this is
Smells nice.
rose, blackcurrant, and cashmere musk are the 3 main notes in this. While I appreciate the idea of making this a non-rose dominant rose fragrance, it's not very interesting in the sense I've smelled this accord before. I think Louis Vuitton has one
Okay.
that's done a little bit better. I can't remember which one it is. Somebody comment in the comments below if you remember which Louis Vuitton is rose scented that has like a green stemmy rose quality to it, which this one has. So this is pretty, but I've smelled it before. All right, so the next one is called Coeur du Jardin. I just killed that again. I think it means Heart of the Garden. Is that one?
Oh, this one's really interesting.
Yeah, this one I thought was going to
This
be...
almost smells like gummy bears.
I thought it was going to be too floral, but it's actually really pretty. So this has peach, jasmine, and tuberose. Pleasant and
It
slightly...
smells just like a gummy bear. Do you smell that?
It does. I think because
It's
there's
like candy.
that tuberose in there, which remember
Quite
My Way
delectable.
Intense has that tuberose in there.
I did not remember that.
The My Way Intense. I actually just got that in the
Oh,
city.
yes, I
that,
do.
Yeah, that has
Yeah.
like a bubblegummy tuberose in there.
Yeah.
So I wrote that this is pleasant and slightly waxy and buttery floral with a green warmth, and there's also citruses. This is probably one of the better ones. I'm not a huge, I don't want to say I'm not a huge white floral fan because I am. I just feel like this scent isn't unique to me, so I don't know if I would buy it, but it's very well done. I think it's pretty. If I smelled it on somebody and they walked by, I'd be like, oh, that smells pretty. All right, the next one is Secret Gardenia. This is Nashi Pear, which I've never heard of before. Gardenia and Ylang Ylang. So
This is
those are
the
the
last one.
yes, this is the last one.
Ooh.
This one was surprising to me.
It smells
'cause
like sushi. But not about like the fresh,
So
like
it's
the
all right
fresh,
here.
like
I don't
like
use
the vegan sushi. That's like
really. This one actually lasts better
like
on
the
your
stuff
skin.
that's like the what roll is that? It's like cucumber and avocado and like
Girl, I have no idea. I just eat the sushi. I don't look to see what it's called.
It smells like a very green sushi roll.
Okay.
Not in a bad way, just in a fresh way.
So this
Actually,
has...
that, and it smells like my secret deodorant that I wear, but like in
Oh,
form.
Secret Gardenia.
Oh.
Okay, so this is a very linear gardenia with a feminine soft sweetness to it. I feel like this is a very well done gardenia. I thought it was pretty. I thought the door was open.
It is. I mean, it's feminine, but I think I could see either or.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I said this kind of reminds me of like honeysuckle and white florals growing in the sunshine in the springtime, because I think there's like a honeysuckle vibe to it. I kind of get honeysuckle. So overall, I feel like Miller Harris as a house is not very unique. It's very linear, but I feel like they're pretty enough that if you were either new to niche fragrance or you were on the younger side or you just wanted something not fussy, whatever your age is, this would be a really good house. What do you think?
I feel like it's nice for like, I can kind of see it like almost like old, not like old women, but like older, like 30,
Really?
like 30s, like mid 30s.
But Anthropologie, I think their demographic is more
Like
for like
mid-
18 to 30 year olds.
I
No?
always thought that was like a more grown up Forever 21, like a classy, that like.
I think
do you
it's
know
like
what I mean?
I think it's like yuppie hipster, but no.
Well, isn't Anthropologie is a word of free people, right?
And that's like
I
hippie
love free
hipster.
people.
Well, I think it's nice. I'm not saying that it's like a
Anyway,
derogatory
but I can
thing.
see like someone who maybe has like a really busy life and just wants like to smell good. Like they don't have
Right.
time to like look into things. They just would wear this. and
That's
smell good.
yeah. That's what I
what
mean. They
yeah.
smell nice, but you're gonna get what you're gonna get. It's not gonna be
Yeah.
anything like mind blowing. But you know what? Sometimes I prefer fragrances like that because sometimes trying to like think about what you're gonna wear, you have complicated fragrances. It's not always time for that. So, anyways, that was our video for today. We are gonna end with our beauty product. So, this is Courchelet. I always say the name wrong. Bior. I'm probably killing that. Courchelet Bior. Okay, so this woman, she is a small business owner. She makes a fabulous African shea butter moisturizer. Okay, so you can either get it with the glow or not the glow. I like the glow. It actually gets a little bit messy, so I think I'm going to buy a baby spoon. If you know, you know. Get a baby spoon. And it's a joke between me and Rufus. Rufus, if you're out there, I need a baby spoon.
Left out of the.
Because he actually
Left
buys
out.
this, but he gets like a little
Oh,
baby spoon. So
that's
he doesn't get all over his hands. He's smart. I'm like a kid. I'm like, play. So it's a
hate
very.
the glitter in this. I am a very.
She doesn't like the glitter.
I'm a very glitter hater, and like it gets everywhere. Like it'll,
Okay,
be,
well,
on,
she
it'll
had-
be on her towel, and then like
Okay.
I'll go to dry my hands off. All of a sudden, I have glitter everywhere. Like I'll go to pat my face down, and there's like it's like a bomb of glitter.
I know a lot of people who actually buy this take part in carnivals. I mean, how awesome would that be?
course.
Glowing on your
And
beautiful
honestly,
skin,
I'm
dancing
really,
down the
it
street.
doesn't look very good on my skin because I'm really pale.
Okay, well,
So
I think
the
it looks
glitter
good.
is like.
I actually wear this under my sweaters in the wintertime because it's kind of cool knowing that I'm like glowing underneath my sweater in like the dead of winter. It's just a stupid little thing.
I think the gold only really looks good with like olive.
But she has all kinds of scents. This one is coconut mango, and I have to say the scent has grown on me. I did not like it at first. I don't think it smells like coconut or mango. It's like a very light, fruity, floral. I think my favorite from her is actually Mavia. It's M-A-V-I-A. That smells like
No,
a
it smells
gourmand
like-
with like ylang ylang and sandalwood. That one's beautiful.
It smells like coconut mango.
I don't think it does. It's weird. And then she also makes warm vanilla cookie. No, just warm vanilla, but it smells like a cookie.
No hate.
Yeah,
I'm just not.
she's
a
just
huge
not
fan
into the glitter.
of The glitter and this particular.
But she makes it
scent.
non-glow, so it's the shea
Yeah.
butter is so good. And you guys have to moisturize your skin in the wintertime for
Yeah.
for those obviously that live
I'm a
in
big tropical
snow states.
fruit hater as well.
Okay, well that was the end of our video. Have a good day and comment below your scent of the day. Bye.